the asshole for mentioning my best friend's former crush on me in a speech at his wedding? Okay, I'm currently in a predicament, and frankly, I could use some opinions. For backstory, I, female 27, met one of my best friends, Christian, male 26, back in 2010 during our freshman year of high school. We became friends and remained close over the years since, making a lot of great memories and sharing mutual close friends. From 2013 to 2016, Christian had pretty serious, unrequited feelings for me. However, he eventually got over me, and I had never even let his feelings harm our friendship. If anything, our friendship honestly got closer after he got over me. In early 2018, Christian met Victoria, female 29, at a bar, and they hit it off. They started dating after 2 weeks, got engaged in late 2021, and the wedding happened yesterday night. It was honestly a great time as I watched with my parents and mutual friends as this kid I've known for 12 years was getting married to the love of his life. Plus, Victoria and I honestly had a pretty decent relationship. And according to Christian, she didn't really seem to care about his past feelings as time went on. Anyways, as the night kept going with a lot of music and dancing, I got up to eventually give a speech for Christian. I talked about how we first met, how much our lives changed since then, and just how great of a person Christian was. The attendees were clearly touched, and Christian and Victoria both looked happy. As I talked more about our history, I jokingly mentioned how Christian had the hots for me, but that didn't matter because he found his soulmate and that our friendship was stronger than some unrequited feelings. Most of the crowd laughed, and I could even see Christian smiling for a second before seeing Victoria's confused face. After the speech was over, I went over to the bar with a few friends. Christian came up and hugged me, thanking me for the speech. However, at our hotel, one of my other best friends, Devin, female 27, told me she had heard gossip from the bridesmaids that Victoria was really upset for me for bringing up Christian's previous feelings for me at their wedding. Apparently, Victoria genuinely had no issue with Christian's feelings, but felt it was inappropriate to mention them at the wedding. I sincerely intended no harm with my actions. Maybe I didn't read the room? Everyone I've told is honestly split on whether I'm the bad guy or not, so it's definitely been polarizing. Christian hasn't mentioned any of this to me, and I'm not sure I should ask him. So, am I the asshole? Yeah.
Okay, but the thing that it's like, I can totally see myself doing this, thinking that it's so innocent and like showing how, like, because what she followed it with saying he met his soulmate, right? You know, she was trying to emphasize on their whole history and like this timeline of everything they went through, and then her being so happy for him finding like the most incredible woman ever for him. And so it's like I could see myself drunkenly doing this, like thinking that I'm being so kind, but if I was the bride, I would be furious. I'd be like, you know what? We didn't need that at my wedding. We really didn't. We didn't need to think that like we didn't need everyone to think that you might be a potential threat, right? Like, we didn't need that.
Yeah, you just put this idea in my head.
It's my day, okay? Like, so that's why I'm laughing, because I'm like, I could see myself being a fucking idiot and accidentally doing that. And then I could also see myself being furious if someone did that at my wedding.
Oh, I'd be really pissed.
I'd be pissed.
Because it's like, it's not even... The way that OP put it is like, yeah, Christian had the hots for me, but it was unrequited love, or what the fuck is that word? Is that how you say it? Unrequited? I don't know. It means it wasn't reciprocated, essentially, is what it means. It was only one-sided. So it's almost like this is more about you and pumping up your tires.
Literally.
Who are you trying to look hot in front of? You know all these people, bitch.
I could have had him, but
I didn't want
said
him.
No.
It was one
That's
way.
such
one
a
way
good point.
street.
That's such a good point. I would be pissed if I was the bride.
Yeah, I would kind of be pissed if I was him too.
But like the way that she's explaining it, I feel like she was just going through this timeline in her head, and she was just, I could be wrong. She could have been trying to pump her own tires, put the attention on her. She's hot shit, whatever. But like, I'm just picturing like her innocent self trying to show how much like she has love for them and just doing it with like this whole timeline of, because I'm a storyteller and sometimes I give too much detail.
Exclude that part.
I know.
Do I have to pre-read your speech for my wedding?
What do you mean? What would I say? No, there's nothing what would I say?
I don't know, but I'm scared now. What do you think is crucial to our timeline?
Chris Palm.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about exes at a wedding.
I know.
But I mean, Justin, like, I think that's a little more lighthearted because it's not like you being like, yeah, well, before Morgan and Justin met, Justin had the hots for me, but I didn't reciprocate those feelings.
Okay, you're right. Now that I'm thinking about it.
But if I would have, would we be here today? Or would it be me and Justin here and not Morgan? But don't worry, Victoria. I turned him down.
Oh my God, you're right. I would not say that. I would not say
That's crazy behavior.
Say what she's saying. You're right.
This is why PSA, pro tip, FYI, do your speeches before people
you get too drunk.
Fucking sloshed.
I know. I think that's why I feel bad for her is because I'm picturing her trying to just like be so loving and then just being drunk and it cut not.
Yeah.
You know?
No, just, yeah.
But you're right. When I think about myself actually being in that situation, like, no, I would not say that.
Would you steal the mic?
If I would say something sweet, like, what do you mean steal the mic?
Oh, like if someone gave a speech like that at your wedding, would you go and steal the mic and be like, okay, you're done, and pull it away?
No.
You just let him carry on, look like an idiot?
Yeah.
I mean, she did kind of play herself in that sense where, yeah, maybe she thought it was lighthearted and funny, but like you did kind of stick your foot in your mouth.
Yeah, I think like because she ended it, if she like ended it there, then I would literally be like, go to hell. But because she finished it off with he found his fucking soulmate, then I'd be like, all right, fuck you, but like you finished it well.
You recognize true is true, bitch.
Real recognizes real.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So there is an edit. To those of you asking about whether the speech was planned or impromptu, I had asked Christian's parents beforehand if I could give a speech, and they were more than happy with it. People have to stop with the assumptions that this has anything to do with me having feelings, though. Yeah, saying that in my speech was probably an idiot move, but my sincere intention was to tell everyone about our 12 years of friendship and some of its history.
Yeah.
And like I said, people were touched up until my fateful joke.
Yeah.
Edit number 2. Update. I've accepted I'm the asshole, everyone. Yeah, because that was the overall vote.
Yeah.
It was solid.
I mean, if you think about it, like I said, if I was the bride, I'd be fucking pissed.
Yeah. She goes on to say, I genuinely didn't mean any ill will bringing the crush up. It really was a way to reminisce on me and Christian's history of friendship and how far we had come. But I've realized now the wedding was the worst possible time to bring that up.
Yeah.
Even if Victoria didn't care about the feelings in the past. I talked with Christian for a bit, and having known me for 12 years, he wasn't too mad, as he said he understood I didn't have intentionally ill motives.
Yeah.
He did tell me I needed to apologize to Victoria. So I told him I wanted to do it anyways, and I called and apologized to Victoria on the phone. We talked for around 2 hours about the whole thing, and she understood I wasn't intentionally trying to hurt either of them. I said it was unacceptable of me to ruin their wedding day, but Victoria assured me it was still a wonderful day for them, and she was happy I realized my fault.
Good.
So yes, we're all pretty much good again, and I will watch it more with this stuff in the future. To those of you who gave me feedback in a civil manner, laughing my ass off, thanks for opening my eyes.
I love that Victoria was cool about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's like
fucking true soulmate.
Yeah, real recognizes real.
Right?
Fooled me in the first half, but or no. What's that other saying? It's like a meme where it's like had me in the first half, but blah blah blah. Essentially, I'm trying to say beginning of the story handled very poorly. Mm-hmm. Second half handled very well.
Yeah,
she handled it.
Yeah,
good.
I agree. Totally agree. That was a happy story in the end. And exactly like that's how I understood the story is exactly what her responses to all the comments were. Is that I would be pissed. So yes, I think she was in the wrong. But I also just have sympathy for her because I feel like her intentions were so like not to be an asshole. Like, you know, just trying to give the timeline of their friendship drinking, thinking it's okay because it's never been a deal, you know?
Yeah.
If it was like a hot topic, like don't ever bring this up around Victoria. But the fact that it was so like
lighthearted,
yeah.
friends, family, everyone knew.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to like think of a situation like roles were reversed in some sense where one of the bride's guy friends would have gave the same speech. Would this be just as bad? Or like I was trying to like think of other scenarios in my head and like, is it just bad because she did it? Or like if this played out differently, would it be just as bad? And I think no matter who you put in this situation, it still would be bad and inappropriate.
Yeah. Agreed.
So
totally agree.
Yeah, it might. I don't know. I guess that's gender roles, but I'm like, it might be worse if it was a guy giving that speech. But that's maybe.
Yeah, honestly.
But like that seems like it would like that people would like you could argue like, oh, that's just gender roles, Morgan. Like, don't trip yourself up. Like it's really bad either way. But
I think regardless, let's just not ever do that.
Yeah.
Let's just right now, PSA, do not talk about somebody else having a crush on anyone else, whether it's you or anyone in the world on their wedding day.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Absolutely.
All right, guys? Let's agree to that one.
Good talk.
Good talk.
Top comment on that one. Oh, you pulled the quote, he was into me first card. He was in love with me, but I turned him down. And so now he's with you.
Didn't she have anyone review it, by the way? Like,
well, and like, so that was like the question, like, was this impromptu or scripted?
yeah.
Because it was never really answered. But yeah, you're the asshole. How tasteless. And someone comments under it, I agree. This screams, I should always be the center of attention.
Kind of does.
Intended or not. Next one. Also, quote, your crush was such an ego boost that I still reveal it in 6 years after it ended.
Oh, they're shitting on her.
No, I did get that vibe. Like from the start, I was like, this just feels a little self-motivated. But it's okay. She cleaned it up in the second half.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all good. Everyone's loving each other again. So we Gucci, we good.